Hey GP learners, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use TeamNet to integrate with your personal calendar. It's dead easy to do and it can have a lot of benefits in terms of you being able to see a lot of the things that you're up to, and as a result of that make your life just a little bit easier. In order to do so, you simply have to log into TeamNet and then go to the diary section. Once you've done that, you'll see a page that looks fairly similar to this. Important to note at the top is the filter options that allow you what you do and do not see when you import your calendar. I would recommend that you have mainly the meetings and absences recorded, because those are the two main things that many people go to. If your organization does have other things on your calendar worth having that clicked, invited to just limits that to stuff that's very relevant to yourself. For example, other organizations that may have invited you to other meetings. Important to know what you're clicking and then to narrow it down, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Simply, you scroll down to the bottom of the screen and the main button that you need to be aware of is synchronize your calendar. Now, it's important to remember when you synchronize your calendar, this only lets you see the entries in your own personal one. This does not allow you to add entries from your personal calendar into TeamNet. It doesn't go both ways. But still being able to see can be quite useful, particularly since unfortunately TeamNet doesn't have a great mobile view or app that allows you to see this effectively. So for this video, I'm going to show you how you can integrate it with your Outlook calendar. If you want to check out my other one that shows you how to do that on Google, feel free to do so, and you'll see the link right now. But let's go to how you do it for Outlook. Simply, you click on the Synchronize Your Calendar button, and then you get opened another window that gives you basically the instructions on how to do it. But there is something you need to take clear note of. At the bottom of this window, you can see two checkboxes. One that says Show Diary Items, not recommended for me, and one that says Show Diary Items, recommended for me. How you use this is very important. If you want to see everything within your organization, your own stuff, as well as other people's, then you need to have both boxes checked. If you only want to see stuff relevant for yourself, so meetings you have to go to, your annual leave requests, then you need to unclick the Show Diary Items Not Recommended for Me button. There's reasons for doing both. If you wanted to obviously plan your leave effectively on your own personal calendar, then being able to see other people's leave obviously can be very useful and time saving. However, it does create a lot of noise on your calendar, and that can be quite frustrating to look at. I'll show you a little hack that makes that easier to do after this section. But in order to bring this information to your calendar, simply select the one that you want. So for this purpose, I'm going to select both and copy the link, and then you go to your Outlook. So when you go to your Outlook calendar, it will look something like this. Mine's empty because I'm looking at a date in the future. But simply to add the calendar from your TeamNet, all you have to do is right click over Other Calendars. When you do so, you get the option to Add Calendar and then click on From Internet. When you do so, it'll ask you to paste in the URL you just copied from TeamNet and click OK. And it'll open a pop-up box. You can just click yes if you want to, but I would recommend clicking on Advanced, and then it'll give you the option to download attachments from items in your calendar. The reason for doing this is some organizations will put the minutes or other kind of documents within their calendar items, and therefore this means that you can import this into your Outlook as well if that's how you use things. Clearly, you can put some other information, like you can change the name, because unfortunately it is a URL, so I can put TeamNet all and a description if you want to, and then click OK, and then click yes. And when you do that, it will import everything from that calendar entry, as you can see there. So I've now imported everything over. I'm just going to combine that now. And as you can see, this looks like my calendar. I mentioned earlier, there's a little hack you can do rather than having to see everybody's items all the time. In order to do that, what you need to do is go back to the TeamNet window, unclick the items not recommended for me, copy that URL, so this is now your entries only, and then create that as a separate calendar under other calendars. And you can call that what you want. So mine is only invited, for example. And then simply you look at that. Then when you do want to plan for other things in the practice, you click on the all calendar. So then you can see simply the things that's involving everybody. And that can help you plan things like leave, for example, a bit more effectively. But on a regular basis, you don't have all that extra noise. So this is my calendar only. This is my calendar with other people's. There's going to be some duplication because I'm looking at two separate calendars, but as you can see, a lot less information there. And then when I'm done, I can just simply click it off again. Nice and easy. And I can now only see my entries only. I hope you found this useful. quick and easy way to do things. If you're obviously using Google Calendar, check out my other video that shows you how to do this. As always, I'm keen to hear your feedback and comments and any questions you may have, available on all the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Love it if you could leave a review, guys, whether that's on the podcasting platform you're listening to or if it's on YouTube. Definitely, please leave a comment. Make sure you share this and definitely subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell so you get all of our content first and foremost. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode.